Bava Metzia, DAF Hey, sponsored Refuah Shalema for Atalia Bas Chasia. The highlights of the DAF are: a verse exempts land which is legally halech from an oath. Which cases are we discussing? One, where the defendant damaged the land. He has to fix the damage before returning the land, and therefore this is not halech. The second requirement of the verse is where he admitted utensils and denied land, or vice versa. One would think he should swear because of his admission or denial of utensils. The verse teaches us otherwise. The next din is, Rabbi Bar Chama says, a custodian swears b'moed b'miktsas. There has to be three elements for him to swear. For example, in a case where an unpaid custodian received 3 animals to guard, one animal he has to admit he owes, one he has to deny that he owes, and one he has to claim an exemption from paying to something that he admits to. The next din in the Gemara is, the Gemara brings Avua the Rebbe of Turiki, who argues with Rabbi Chia and exempts one from an oath be'edim b'miktsas hatayna. Since the verse obligating one to swear, b'moed b'miktsas says, Asher yomar ki hu zeh, it limits the oath to the one who admits and excludes the one who denies but is liable by way of edim. One term hu refers to the obligation to swear for one's own admission, and the word zeh excludes the case of witnesses. Rabbi Chia applies the extra term to require an oath only where the defendant admits similar to the claim. For example, if the claim was wheat and he admitted barley, he does not swear on the remainder. The next din in the Gemara is where the witnesses prove conclusively that the defendant is a thief. The Rabbanan instituted an oath, shekenegdo ka'amina. The plaintiff swears instead of the defendant. Although the Rabbanan instituted a shvuas heses, an oath even for one that denies everything, it cannot be imposed here since the first oath of the plaintiff is the Rabbanan. Only one rabbinic oath can be imposed. The next din is concerning a shepherd. What shepherd is disqualified from testifying? A private shepherd gets paid for grazing the sheep. He allows them to graze in private fields to save time from leading them to public areas. He is disqualified from testimony. A public shepherd gets paid for his time. He does not allow his sheep to graze in other fields. Otherwise, it would be lifnei iver to give him the sheep to watch. He is not disqualified from testimony. The formula of the oath in the Mishnah is, I own not less than half of the garment. According to the Gemara, he prefaces this with the claim, it is all mine. This way he does not contradict his claim, but he swears that at least what he is awarded, he is entitled to. The last Indian for today is, according to Rabbi Yochanan, the purpose of the oath in our Mishnah is to prevent people from grabbing people's garments and claiming it is theirs. We infer that one who is suspect of stealing is not suspect of swearing falsely. The Gemara attempts to prove this from numerous cases. Firstly and foremost, moed b'miktsas. It rejects all the proofs based on the concept of temporary evasion. Even if one denies a deposit, it disqualifies him from testifying only if witnesses testify that the object is in his possession.